I'm Teresa, and now I want to introduce you to my new friend, Charlie. Did you know that only a deaf person can give a sign name? My sign name is this, and I decided to give Charlie his sign name, which is this. And now I want to introduce you to my teacher. This is Kaylee, and my interpreter, Miss Sudar. And I want to tell you a little bit about myself. When I was born, I was very, very sick. My mom and the doctor found out that I was hard of hearing and deaf. And when I was 4, I got hearing aids. And I went to Ohio School for the Deaf. 2 years ago, I went to public school, and now I know 2 languages: voicing and sign language. Can I ask you some questions? Sure, any questions that you want. How did you become deaf? Well, I became deaf when I was born. My parents looked at me, everything went along, and then at about 18 months, they noticed that I was not responding to noise. So my mom's friend said to my mom, "You need to bring her to the audiologist. Something's not right with her hearing." So that's when my mom found out I was deaf. Later they found out that I had my nerves were not developed. What does your life look like as a deaf person, as a child growing up, and now? Well, when my parents found out that I was deaf, when I was about 3, they brought me to a day school program, and they used sign there. Later, when I started kindergarten, I went to a public school, and the group that my parents decided that they did not want me to use ASL. So I learned how to speak and voice growing up. So I grew up oral. Until when I was about 17 years old, I moved to California. And when I moved to the school in California, it was a public school, the supervisor said, "Oh, you are deaf. You speak very clearly, and that's fine, but you must learn ASL. It will benefit you for college." I said, "Oh, I was 17. Okay, I'll give it a try." And I picked up ASL and fell in love with the language, and yeah. So now I use ASL as my predominant language. Where'd you go to college? Have you ever heard of Gallaudet University? No. Well, Gallaudet University is the only liberal arts college for the deaf and hard of hearing. And they only use ASL there. So when you go to college there, you use ASL. All of the teachers, all of the staff, all of the students, everyone knows ASL. So the communication barrier is not there. There is none. And it's free communication there. And that's how I met my husband. I met him there. And he's deaf as well. What made you want to become a teacher? Really, I wanted to be an athletic director at a deaf school. And I went into the program as an athletic director, and then I noticed that many athletic directors are also teachers. And at first, I wasn't really sure. I didn't think I wanted to. And then at that time in my life, I was trying to decide what I really wanted to do with my future. And I worked one-on-one with a student, and the student was deaf and blind. And that when I started working with that student, that was what made me decide I wanted to be a teacher. And how long have you been teaching? Well, I've been teaching for 2 years as a teacher, but I have experience with internships, and I would say maybe about 4.5 years total. Because I did practicums, and I learned from other teachers and things like that. What's your favorite thing about teaching? My favorite thing about teaching, my schedule is based on my students' needs. And it's nice because some days I have to change it, but I do whatever's best for my students. And I want them to be able to understand and learn, because growing up, I did not have a lot of access. I had a teacher of the deaf that came once a week, and that was it. So I love my job because I'm here for you guys every single day to support for you and stand up for you and help you be a successful person. Thank you so much for coming and meeting up with me. And thank you for signing for us. No problem. And speaking for us. Speaking for us. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and thank you for following all the girls with hearts at #LiveJustice and Girls with Hearts.